Alrighty guys, pretty much got everything back together. Last step is he's just trying to get that coupler to sit on the throttle body.
These couplers are a pain.
Bro, that shit is a pain. That shit's so annoying. But pretty much everything else is done. So, literally just got to do that and we're going to start it up.
The first startup.
First startup.
One more. Ready, Johnny? Moment of truth.
Moment of truth. Yes, sir. Alright guys, what's good? I decided to work on my brother's car today before he gets here so we can get to a head start on the process. So pretty much before I pull out the trans, I'm gonna take everything out the top first so I have access to the trans and shit. And then once I get everything clear from the top, and then that's when I'll start jacking up the car and start taking the axles off, the half shaft, shit like that. So yeah, I'm gonna guys walk y'all through a process of how to do a trans removal on a turbo 8th Gen SI. Let's get it. Alrighty guys, so first step I'm gonna do is remove all this intercooler piping out of the way with this filter and the piping that runs off of the turbo. Get all that out of the way. And next, I might have to undo this AN line from the catch can, so that'll be out my way as well. So let me go do that, take this apart, and then get right back to y'all. All right, actually I'll show you guys the process of how I'm doing this. So just take a flathead. So unscrew that. Get that shit loose. Alright. This shit's a bitch to come off because of how tight when we go to put it back in. But let's get this shit off. Oh shit. Alright, word. That's pulled off. Now I'm gonna do these two clamps here, which I'm gonna assume with these type of clamps, this bolt or nut, I mean, might be a size 11. Hold on, let me see. This jack pull back a little bit. And pull my tool socket out. All right. Size 11. Let's see. Yeah, size 11. All right. I'm gonna actually use the gun since it's faster. I gotta get the battery charger for this, so I'll be right back. Alrighty. Definitely need power tools if you're gonna work on your cars. Makes it that much easier rather than using a regular ratchet, which takes longer. So, all right, let's take these two out. That's loose. Bottom. Shit. Hard to record when you're doing this by yourself, but I'll make it work. All right. This piping is here, held on by a zip tie. I'm gonna take that out. Get this out of the way. I suck at using tools on my left hand. There we go. Go ahead and trash. Let's go pop this off. This clamp is still on here pretty tight. I'll loosen it some more. Perfect. Let's see if I can get this off. Whew. Sucks doing this shit with one hand. Oh, it's coming off though. Let's see. Let me take out the strut bars I have so I'll be able to pull out this piping easier since it's already hitting it while I'm trying to pull it up. So removing the strut bar, then I'm gonna do that. So let's figure out what size this is. It looks bigger than a 14, so I'm gonna say a 17. Let's try. Oh, 17. Let's see what's up. Oh shit. Cowl's in the way. No, I just use a wrench. So I have to disconnect those the cowl and shit. So 17, where you at? Oh, right here. Right in the back. Yep. So they both spin, and it sucks I can't hold the camera while I'm doing this. So what I suggest is getting another 17mm wrench or adjustable wrench, hold the bottom, and then loosen it from the top. So I'm gonna do that. Once I take that off, I'll be right back. Alrighty, so I got the strut brace off. Now I just popped this off. So there's another clamp for this piping here that's in the back, which I'll zoom in right there. As you can see that clamp, I got to take that one off, so I'll be able to pull this whole piece off. So I can't record and take that clamp off at the same time, but as you guys have seen, so once I take that clamp off, I'll be able to pull this off. So be right back. Alrighty, so I disconnected the pipe off the back, as you can see. Now I just gotta disconnect this these vacuum hose. It has a zip tie right here. Gonna snip off that zip tie and then pull out that vacuum hose off. That sucks doing this one hand. Let me cut this off, take it off, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, next step is to take this intercooler piping that came off of the throttle body. So cut the sensor off with the snips. The clip is broken, so this is why we had a zip tie like this. And so we find another, put a new connector in. This will do. Just cut it off. Just pull off this connector. Boom. Tuck it somewhere to the side for now. Now, just gotta go to the, oh shit. I might have to take the bumper off for this. So, once I take the bumper off, well actually, let me see. Yeah, it might be another like, fitting, well not fitting, but another clamp in between the piping behind the bumper. So, I'm gonna have to take the bumper off. Alrighty guys, so, got the bumper off. It was just 2 screws on the side, literally one right here in each corner, one on the other side. And then it was just a couple of these clips that were held in on the bottom of the bumper. So you have to jack up the car to get those these clips off. So now that I have the bumper off, I can take these clamps off. So get that. Size 11. What's this? So, damn, these clamps on there is pretty tight still. Let's see. I have to lift it up to loosen it. There you go. Slide that thing over. Should be able to, like. Let me take this off and I'll be right back. All right, next, I'm taking this oil cap off so I can disconnect the AN lines, so I can get these lines tucked to the side somewhere. Then, after that, move this whole black piece out of the way, disconnect this pipe that comes off of the turbo, and then once all that's clear, I start disconnecting the shifter cables and all that stuff, and we'll go from there. But yeah, this is the process so far. It's going pretty smooth, so try to get as much done as I possibly can before my brother gets here, so we can get this done pretty quick. All right, but yep, gotta disconnect this. All right, sucks I won't be able to show you guys on video, but disconnect that and I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, so after you jack up the car, those two clamps right here that's connected to the turbo has to come off because it's in the way of the tranny. So once we take off those two clamps, we should be able to pull off that piping right off. Alrighty guys, so I got this piping to come off, but I can't really pull it all the way out because in between it's getting stuck with the shifter cable. So I'm gonna disconnect the shifter cable so I can pull this all the way out. And I already had disconnected all the sensors that's on the tranny, so you'll have one that's right there, the speed sensor. Then you have another one which is, get this one out of the way, literally one right here. This gray connector right here, you pull that off. And then there's another one that's tucked right behind the shift linkage right here. I mean this shifter cable, which is right there, that black connector right here that I'm touching, this one. And that's all the connectors that are on the tranny. So my next step is I gotta take these shifter cables out, and then I'll be able to pull this piping off. So in order to do that, these, whatever you call these clips here, I gotta pry them off for this one and the other one right there. as you can see. And then I should be able to slide up the holes, the shifter cables. So I'm gonna do that, and I'll get right back. Alrighty guys, actually I managed to maneuver the piping out rather than having to disconnect the shifter cables. So I'm gonna leave the shifter cables intact. All I'm gonna do is just take out the bolts that are already, you don't have to take out the 3 bolts that's holding the shifter cable bracket, because there's no way you can get to those bolts with the shifter cables above them. So it's best just to remove those 2 clips on those shifter cables and then just pop them off and just leave the bracket on the tranny. Because if you try to take those bolts off, I don't even think that's going to be possible with the shifter cables in the way. So yeah, like I said, just take off those 2 clips. They're not too hard. I'm going to show you in the next clip anyway, so just do that. It makes your life easier. All right, so a good technique to be able to get this C-clip or whatever you may call this out, you can pry right behind it. Just literally pry up, and then you should be able to pry from both sides to get them out. So right now, that's what I'm gonna try to do with one hand. It's a little bit of a bitch trying to do it with one hand, so. But yeah, y'all get it. Just pry it out evenly, and then this should be able to come off. Alrighty, so after you take the C-clips off for both of them, you should be able to slide the cables right up. Takes a little bit of maneuvering, but they'll just slide right off of it. Let's see. Maybe you gotta spin this or something. So. Bruh. Hold on. Try to do it with this hand. Oh, literally just gotta push back, bruh. Same thing with this one. Yep, just push back. Cool. Huh. You just shove this shit to the side somewhere. Shove them right there. All right, perfect. So, all right, now actually, I'm gonna disconnect this the clutch line that goes to the slave. So that's what I'm gonna do next. Then, after that, I'm gonna start taking the wheels off and then start removing the axles. All right, so took the wheels off on both sides, then took the axle nut off. And then what I did was, get down here. I took these 2 nuts in the bolt out. They're all size 14. So, I mean, not 14, my bad. 17. They're 17s. So once they're all out, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pry this shit down, so I'll be able to lift this whole thing and push it out, so I can slide the axle out. So let me see if I'll be able to pry it while holding the phone at the same time. Question is, I'm gonna do this. Okay, so this is how I have my pry bar. Just put it down like right in between the holes right there. Put it down. I can't do this with one hand, but once I pry it down enough, I'll be able to pull this whole spindle out of the way. So I'm gonna do that real quick and then get right back to you guys. All right, so to update you guys on the process, I did already move the axles, but I didn't get to show you guys, but I will point out that you don't have to take anything off with the shocks or anything. So what I did was, the 3 bolts for the ball joint under here, 1, 2, 3, take that off. And then obviously you disconnect the auto tie rod from the spindle. And then this small end link right here, you're gonna bolt it here off of the subframe. And then what I did was, I had a long pry bar. I stuck it in this hole and I pried the whole subframe down, so I would be able to lift the this ball joint thing off of the subframe. So pretty much just pried this subframe down and lift this out of the way like that. And then once you do that, and then you'll be able to slide the axles out. So yeah, I already did both sides. So 2 of my boys are coming through to help me and shit. I already did drain the tranny too as well. My brother said he wants to reuse it because the fluid that's in that car is still new, because it's barely ever driven, so might as well just reuse it. Yeah, I took both sides of the axles out. Now what I'm gonna do is I gotta take the half shaft off, and once I take the half shaft off, I'm gonna drop the subframe. But if the subframe, I might actually drop the subframe next. I might wait for my boys to come through. I'm just gonna take a break and shit. All right, mission successful. Took the tranny out, and we're good. Yes, sir. She valid. Noel, oh man, shit. We up early this morning so we can go to the garage and work on my brother's mugen. So, my brother's having sex over there. Yeah, so can't wait for that shit. Guys, we just got to my garage. My brother and my dad's here too, so I'm warming up the EK right now so I can pull her outside so we have the room to work on the mugen and shit. So once we start working on it, I'll get right back to y'all. Let's get it. Yes, sir. This is currently where it's at. My brother is putting the sleeve back on his built tranny. And once he does that, we're gonna install the tranny.
Yeah, we just
back
installed
on.
the throwout bearing just now.
Yeah, we just put the throwout bearing and then the clutch sleeve.
It's good. The back rubber.
Yeah.
What back rubber? Yeah.
Once we're ready, we're gonna mount this bad boy up. All right, we're almost about to install the tranny. Waiting for my brother to come help me install the trans. And we're about to mount that shit up. So
yeah, Johnny, this is a K20Z3, right?
K20Z3, huh? But let's see here. What's stamped on the block? If you guys can see. I can't see it. No, you got the light.
Oh, yeah.
Use the light.
Got you right now.
K20Z3. Oh, I can't see it. Gotta move that. RC. And for the head, RSP-2. Let me know what y'all think of that. What kind of motor this is. For real, yo. All right, update y'all on the process. We already put the trans on. So, with my dad's help too. Old man. Yeah, so then my brother's just putting the tranny bolts in, and we should be good. So after we do that, we're gonna install the half shaft and then put the subframe back in.
Yes, sir.
All right, y'all. We put the tranny on. Axle's already in. We're taking a break right now, eating pizza. So my brother and my dad. Then after, we're gonna put the subframe up and pretty much all the easy shit. So it'll be done in like a couple hours, probably like 2 hours. So we'll be valid.
That's taking our time.
Yeah, facts. Alrighty, guys. Pretty much got everything back together. Last step is he's just trying to get that coupler to sit on the throttle body.
These couplers are a pain.
Bro, that shit is a pain. That shit's so annoying. But pretty much everything else is done. So, literally just got to do that and we're going to start it up. See how it is.
Hopefully the speed works.
Yeah. But yeah, everything's all back. Intercooler pipings, everything is all mounted. So, but yep. And look at my dad, knocked out.
The first startup.
First startup.
One more. Ready, Johnny? Moment of truth.
Moment of truth. Yes, sir. Huh? What? Yeah. Alrighty, guys. Car is officially done. Look at this beauty. You can see the interior and shit. Bright, everything. My brother over here adjusting his steering rack because the steering wheel needs to be aligned.
You want to hold the steering wheel straight, Johnny?
Yeah. Interior, bright.
Feel me? Yo, someone come with 50K is yours.
50K, bro. 50K and this could be yours.
Low mileage, 66,000 miles with a Type R FD2 swap. They only made 800 Type R FD2s in Japan. So 1 out of 1,000 out of the USDM Mugens and a 1 out of 800 FD2 Type R swap.
Crazy, bro. You will never see a Mugen with a Type R swap.
Facts.
I don't think, in my opinion.
I'm the only one. There's no way.
You probably are the only one.
And I'm going to be the only one all-wheel drive, too.
Shit.
All-wheel drive Type R swapped. Oh, I figured Mugen aside. That would be crazy.
Yo, that would be crazy, bro. Lit. Guys, so we're driving the Mugen back to the storage, but we're going to end up having to drop the trans again because the 5th and 6th gears are really short. So right now, we are in 6th gear, and we're at 47 miles an hour, and that's it's already at 4K.
No, I'm at 65. The speed sensor is off.
Oh, you're at 65?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. My bad. Oh, the miles, the speed is off. But we're at 65, 6th gear, and he's already in 4K RPM. So eventually, probably next month or so, we're gonna have to drop the trans again, and then he's gonna go with OEM 5th and 6th and 4.7 M factory LSD.
No, nigga, the final drive.
Oh, I meant final drive, my bad. I'm tripping. Y'all didn't hear that shit. But yeah, so after we do that, we should be good. And then we're gonna have to get this car retuned because the air fuel ratio on this shit is crazy.
Yeah, it's running too rich.
It's running so rich. So right now we're just babying that shit back to the garage. Cause while idling, that shit's at 11.2 or some shit. But yeah, that's way too low. So once we put the trans back in, after putting the 5th and 6th, and then the final drive, we're gonna get this car retuned and make sure this shit's 100%. So unfortunately, we couldn't get any test hit. Lucky we checked the air fuel ratio before we even did that.
Yeah, facts.
So, damn, I love that. I love that transmission wind though. Big power right here.
Bro.
Oh yeah, this is. Oh yeah, yeah. If y'all didn't know, this is supercharged plus turbo. Crazy, right?
And I only make 300 horsepower.
Yeah, that's insane.